Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, has been a distraction ever since he's been involved in this quite appalling friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Really and truly, most people are not very happy ever since Prince Andrew gave the interview to Newsnight, in which he really didn't actually explain himself very well. In fact, a lot of people regard that as a very damning interview and an interview in which there was no comeback from. And so most people feel, whether or not the evidence stacks up against him, that some of the things he said during that interview is enough for him to be no longer warrant a position as a working member of the royal family, and to no longer really warrant actually being at any public event to do with the royal family. The King, when he was Prince of Wales, obviously had a conversation with his brother, the Duke of York, about all of these things, and the Duke of York, as I understand it, gave his assurances that none of it was true. But that things have moved on quite a pace since then, and it's the way that these matters have been dealt with in the public and privately. The very fact that the Duke of York has paid a lump of money to Virginia Giuffre, to many people is not really good enough. The fact that he didn't give evidence to the FBI or actually submit himself to trial after these very serious allegations were made against him, again, not really good enough. So I think for the King, it's a very difficult position, because as a brother he loves his brother, always will do, but the reality is this man, in many people's eyes, is certainly not fit to be allowed to be around the royal family. It's difficult to know exactly what other people feel about the Duke of York, but Andrew, of course, has his friends, has those he's closer to in the royal family. But I feel that all of them really know that this man is regarded by the public as somebody that's not fit for purpose in terms of being a working royal, not fit for purpose in terms of his moral standing, and really wouldn't want him there. I can't really see any pros in Andrew being there. I think that all it does is show the King has compassion, the King loves his brother, but apart from that, what it does do is leave the King open to criticism. We understand that Virginia Giuffre is going to be bringing out another a book in which the allegations are going to be made. There's so many reasons why he shouldn't be there, but mainly the one being that he was a friend of a convicted paedophile, he was a friend of a convicted sex trafficker, and the allegations made against him are abhorrent. I think most people will be focused on the coronation itself. It's going to be an incredible spectacle of history, it's going to be incredible moments that we're going to be watching. What it does add is it will be a distraction for particularly the foreign networks to make the most of it. I doubt very much if this appearance at the coronation is a chance to rebuild his reputation. I'm sure that Andrew desperately wants to be there, but he's going to play a bit part role at best. He's not going to be swearing allegiance like Prince William as Charles's liege man in life and limb. All he's going to do is give people the opportunity to talk about him in a way that I don't think he likes being talked about as somebody involved in this awful Epstein scandal.